everyone, this is Janice from cricketology.blogspot.com, and today I'm going to be working on a card that I'm going to be entering into the Fantabulous Cricut number 43 challenge, the Sweet Shop challenge. And I cut these cuts from, this is from Sweet Treats, and I cut the card base, this yellow piece, at 4 1/4, and then I cut this piece also at 4 1/4, so I would coordinate. And then I got this cute little caramel apple from the Smiley Cards cartridge, and on my Gypsy, I went ahead and just took the face off because I want to use a Peachy Keen stamp, and I'm going to use Sweet Friend from the Scrappy Mom Simple Sentiments stamp, and I'm going to use a piece of ribbon. It was just in my stash. This is from the Dollar Tree, but it was already cut, and it's 13 inches, 13 and almost 13 and a half, but there's really no, I would have cut this a little bit longer to do my bow. I wanted to show you kind of the way I think about how long of a piece I need and what block I'm going to use. I have different blocks, different size blocks, ranging from, big ones like this all the way down to, really tiny ones. So this one measures, let's see, it's 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, and the way I look at it is, see, my ribbon's going to go on this, across this piece, because I want my bow over here. So what I think about is kind of like that the block has to be about half of whatever piece I want to wrap around, okay, because of the fact that it's going behind here too. And I'm trying to save ribbon. I don't want the ribbon to go all the way around. So I'm going with this piece, and let me show you what I do. Okay, I like doing it on the block versus going around the card, because the block gives me more stability when I'm tying the bow. I don't feel like I can really pull it nice and taut, and I don't have to worry that I'm warping the paper and wrinkling it and bending it and all of that. So that's why I like this method. It's really working for me to get a nice, cute bow. It's almost like I have another person helping me to do it. Okay, and this is just, I would have definitely cut it maybe 14 inches long, just to give yourself enough slack. Okay, and I'm just using my Tim Holtz scissors. I like these because they stay sharp. Even though I use this on paper and fun foam, it stays pretty nice and sharp. And then we're going to use a lighter to burn these edges so that it doesn't fray. I learned that from Momo from madebymomo.blogspot.com. She has a challenge too. I'll be joining her challenge also. Okay, so there are my edges, all nice and they're not going to fray. I don't think so anyway. This one is not straight. That bothers me. Oh, no, I made it worse. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to cut a little slit, and see, now I can take some tape and I can tape it in the back and not waste all of that ribbon back there. Who knows, it probably doesn't really save that much, but I don't know, it makes me feel good. Right? That's always good. And this needs to go a little bit closer, so I'm gonna flip it. Nope, that's not gonna work either. I really want this closer to the edge. See, I should have cut it a little bit differently. Thinking it's not going to show. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just do this right on the very edge. And we're not going to see this little piece right here, so that's okay. Wrap that behind and get some tape. And this is just regular office tape that I'm using to tape the back. Okay, and then we're going to adhere it to the card. But first, I need to store Emma from My Creative Time gave me the tip to go ahead and take those little tick marks off, because if you've ever noticed, if you've had your machine long enough, sometimes they crack, and I think it's a great idea, but I forgot. So I'm just using my Martha Stewart scoreboard. You don't really need a scoreboard, but I like using it. A bone folder is great because you can use it in your paper trimmer. So if you don't want to get this, just use the glue in your paper trimmer. I'm going to use my ATG gun, 714. And then I've got my caramel apple. And I don't know if I already shared this. I can't remember if I shared the fact that I found my tweezers, my tweezer bee tweezers that I absolutely love. And you know what I was wishing for? And maybe somebody knows about something out there that will meet my wish, make my wishes come true. I wish that Tonic, okay, these people that make this awesome scissor that has this non-stick, this blade is non-stick, so like if it gets gummy, it's very easy to clean, okay? I wish that either EK Success or Tonic would make a tweezers that was like that. See, this is just paint on here. It's not non-stick. And so like when I get glue on it and other things, glitter glue and embossing powder, it just kind of cakes on there, and it's a little bit of a challenge to get it off. There's still, if you know of something, please let me know if you know of tweezers like that. I haven't really seen them out there. All right, this is not what I thought it was going to be. That's okay, I can just set it right there. I'm going to get my homemade Hot Dots, homemade dimensionals, I should say. I'm going to make this one skinny so I can put it on the popsicle stick. And then we're going to cut 4 little ones. And then my sentiment, sweet friend, can go down here. I think I'm going to do that in black. I might do the stays on just because I'm doing it over a pattern paper. So you could use this ink on plastic or just any surface, any non-porous surface. But it's really, really black. It stays on again since I have it out. Sweet, she's adorable. And I may add some white stitching to it. I'm on a white stitch kick, so I may add that. So there it is. I'm happy with it. Thanks for watching, everyone.